He's very good at his combos as well. Like his punish game is good. I would say if he's looking to improve, the biggest thing he could definitely work on is his neutral pressure, because that's a thing that his character doesn't naturally lend itself to. Gonna get that heel slide in neutral though. Nice damage from Bosshog, and even using that downward facing boost kick, or not boost kick, excuse me. Good stuff to Bosshog. He's putting on a ton of pressure right now. He's stifling Godot, gonna get a grab.
And there's that witch time.
Yeah, that witch time, because that's not like the up throw or the down throw stuff from Ryu is not true for the most part, but he SDI or he DI'd out of it appropriately. And more stifling pressure from Bosshog, but until you get this kill, all you've done is built rage for the Ryu.
Gotta get him off stage, gotta gimp him.
I like these Shakunetsus in running in and grabbing the down air, but that up tilt and the up air, and we're going up.
Ooh.
And getting out right there. Good stuff to Godot, getting out immediately. And trying to go for the up smash. And just run up and do it to him. Good stuff, Godot. Great recognition. That up smash is a little too greedy.
One of the greediest up smashes. It feels so powerful. You just have to use it, you know.
And
just like there, yeah.
Yep, and there you go. That up smash is going to do it.
Especially after you witch time them. It's the best time to use it. So, for the Godot, it's just a slight lead.
Uh-oh, the bats within being a little bit of a betrayer there, getting him hit for a little bit more damage, and you take half of the damage anyway. And that heel slide in neutral, misspaced, and it's unsafe anyways as long as Godot shields the whole thing. And there we go, good forward smash.
Eats the big foot.
Godot playing this matchup very, very well. One of the most vital matchups to have a good understanding of if you want to play this game at a high level. And more karate kicks from Godot, getting that big back air and landing with the witch time. It's interesting when he chooses to land with witch time, because a lot of times you'll see Bayo's land with witch time after a big string, and that's going to be
the double
a big
grab
KO. Yep. A lot of times you'll see the Bayo land with witch time after doing like a lot of specials, because that's when you have a lot of the landing lag. But Bosshog's doing it after doing like normal aerials, which is interesting. Maybe he's trying to bait it out. I'm not 100% sure why exactly he's going for witch time, or maybe he just feels like it's a really good idea.
It's not like Godot to just kind of throw out a bunch of aerials and attacks. He's pretty precise.
He's pretty reserved. He likes to go for his safer options. So after that initial explosion from Bosshog, it was mostly the Godot show that last match. And that forward air, gonna sweet spot.
A strong forward air.
And good landing up air from Bosshog, getting a breakup in the pressure. But it's been mostly Godot. Still, he's putting on ample pressure right now. But Bosshog, he's able to get like 1 or 2 connections, but the issue is he's not getting like a whole ton of connections. He's not able to get a string going together.
He gets that little bit of damage from the start of the combo, but...
That fair one into witch twist, into...
Is that it?
Yes, let's go.
Oh my goodness.
And that's one of those things I was kind of talking about, like, you can do absolutely disgusting stuff right then and there.
You can kill at any percent, like you said. I think Bosshog was actually losing when he took that stock.
Yeah, he was, because he got the first, like the fair one into the witch twist. A lot of times you can't SDI that because you're at the single hit of witch twist.
And lapping Godot.
Yeah,
now.
lapping Godot. Bosshog, I love his Bayo in all honesty. Ooh, and that's going to be a great up tilt to Shoryu from Godot. I love his Ryu as well, but I love Bosshog's Bayo because he feels like he's a Bayo main. Like, he uses her, like, I almost feel like the way, because he's not really like camping and trying to be grimy with like the bullet art extensions and stuff. He's trying to be aggressive. He's trying to use those big punish tools. He wants that big damage and the big explosiveness. Using these bears and nairs, landing a little unsafely, Godot able to run in and snap him up.
He's getting a lot of grabs. So Godot seems to be trying to avoid the witch times by going for grabs.
Yep, lots of grab, because like if you just grab the witch time, you're 100% safe from it.
Exactly.
Can't bats within it because you're not putting out a hitbox. You can't witch time you.
There it is again.
Yep, and another witch time. And that witch time, it gets stale for quite some time.
And after like just the first time, it loses. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. And the up air, that's going to do an
goodness.
explosive set right here. We have definitely changed gears from this set to from the last one. moving at a much higher pace.
What a great comeback from Bosshog.
Yeah,
too.
he was getting kind of slapped around there a little bit. So, and this is the stay in winners. This is big. The winner of this will go on to fight you or Slam. On the other side, it looks like JG has already triumphed over Matador, and Tripumple and Vice have yet to play. They'll probably be our next matchup on stream if I had to guess. I'm getting a head shake from Josh, the streamer, so I'm right for once. Put it on the calendar, guys. It only happens 3 times a year. And fair 1-2 into the Witch Twist. Nutty combo from Bosshog, but working. Godot firing right back, getting some nice damage.
Godot has to be careful on that platform, especially when it's off the stage like that. Else Bosshog might try his, what was it, forward airs off stage.
Yeah, forward air. Or you can also use, like when they're lower, a lot of the kind of the hipster thing to do is use your neutral air, like your extended in the air, because you can make it back from so far, especially abusing the triple jump. I don't know if I've ever seen Bosshog triple jump, but I'm gonna guess he knows the trick. It's like a pretty situational trick. It's not that hard to do though. And good focus from Godot, realizing he had time to whip out that focus. And the end lag on the turnaround.
Eats the big foot for the stock.
Uh-oh, and the heel slide into the forward air, and this is going to force him out. He's going to be forced to Tatsu. No, it's not.
No, he's got that side.
As long as you still get to Tatsu and Choryu, for the most part, you can make it back. As long as you don't continuously get edge guarded and like forced way too low.
Right.
You also have things like the rising Tatsu, which can be used to kind of help mix up your somewhat linear recovery. And landing with the dare. Bosshog's down, but by a pretty manageable margin. Gonna get this grab into back throw, trying to shoot him up with the guns. Uh-oh. Into the down air, and this is gonna be a dead Ryu right here.
A little too hasty.
And Bosshog just standing there, giving him the cold hard stare.
I mean, game 3.
Yeah, game 3.
44% lead for Godot.
This is realistically, it's one string from being one good string from being even.
One string ahead.
All right, and that's a whiff
like
from
you
Godot.
said, there's the string.
And the great whiff punish from Bosshog, but Godot saying, "Hey, I can grab you after that." And one of the issues with this matchup that I'm seeing here is that Ryu has to grab more, and his grabs are not that good. Fair 1 into the Witch Twist into fair 1-2.
Oh, he gets out of the.
And the trick with that, it's scary, but you have to get yourself, you have to point yourself towards the blast zone. So fair 3 does not connect right there.
Now, is that smash DI or just regular DI or both?
I think you can just regular DI, but don't quote me on that. And landing with a lot of neutral airs. Bosshog, you've got a lead. You might want to just chill a little bit because
Rage.
Yep, and up tilt's gonna finish it off.
Up tilt to Shoryu. Now, what a great game. What a great set.
So
Bosshog and Godot both did very well.
Very close. Ryu gonna take that right there. Good stuff to Godot, keeping his winner's drive alive. It looks like we will be swapping you off, my good man, for NOG and Mr. Nog.
All right, wish